and welcome back to the Clever Hound Novice Trick Dog Sparks class. For our final trick of week 2, we're going to practice going down on command. This is probably something your dog already knows, but maybe he doesn't, and it doesn't ever hurt to practice this one a little bit more. There's a few different ways that you can teach down. I'm going to work with Chili up on her platform to get her elevated off the ground a bit, but you certainly don't have to. With many dogs, you will want to start out with a food lure, and you can either lure them from a stand or from a sit. I really recommend that you do teach both, because if you always have to ask your dog to sit before asking them to down, you're adding an extra step to the process. But we'll start in whatever position she's in, and I'm just going to take a treat and lure it straight down, and I'm going to click when elbows all done hit the ground, and then I'm going to release with an all done so she knows she's free to move. That was a late click, sorry about that. Hold on. Good. So after we've lured a few, all done. I'm going to go to just my empty hand as a hand signal. There you go. And if you haven't done this before, it'll probably take more than a few passes of luring. All done. Since I clicked, I'm not going to get on her case for popping back up. She was down at the time that I clicked. And then you would add, all done, your verbal cue, which I'm going to use just D-O-W-N, down. Oh, try again. Good. And if she hadn't gone down right away, I would have followed with a hand signal. Since she knows this cue pretty well, she went down without the hand signal. You do have a few other options. Some dogs are more comfortable lying down on something like a soft dog bed at first. If you have a dog who's a little insecure in the presence of other dogs, you might want to teach this in the privacy of your own home and not, say, in a group obedience class. You want to think about things like whether the floor is very cold. Probably outside on a snowy day is not the best time to teach this. Chill. Put up, please. But play around with your downs. Down is a nice one because if you are leaving your dog on a stay for any length of time, they're probably going to be more comfortable in a down. I will add just one word of warning. If your cue for this behavior is D-O-W-N, as in down, you don't want to also say down if your dog is, say, jumping on you or jumping on the counter, jumping on the furniture. Give that a different word. I usually say off if my dogs are jumping on something and I'd like them not to, and I say down when I want them to lie down. But dogs don't do well at one word having two meanings. So make sure that if you use down for lie down, that you don't also tell them down when they've, say, gotten up on the coffee table or are jumping up on grandma. Because really what you're asking them to do then is lie down on your coffee table or lie down on grandma. And in both cases, that's probably not really what you wanted. So do remember that you need to have different words for different behaviors. Have fun with your downs, post your videos, and we'll look forward to seeing them.